In a small village nestled between the great hills and vast savanna, there lived a young lady named Amina. Amina was known for her beauty and grace. She was the pride of her village, admired by the elders and sought after by many suitors. However, Amina's heart was set on a man named Kwame, who, although humble and hardworking, was not as wealthy as the other men who pursued her. Kwame was a farmer, diligent in his work and committed to the land. He would rise with the sun, till the soil, plant seeds, and work tirelessly throughout the day. He had nothing but his sweat and hard work, but his love for Amina was unwavering. Every day after his work, he would stop by her home, sit by her and talk of his dreams, of the fields that would one day bear fruit, of the house he would build, and the life he hoped to share with her. Yet Amina was not impressed. She had always dreamed of a life filled with luxury and ease. She desired the comfort that the wealthier suitors could provide. Men like Bediako, a son of a wealthy trader, and Juma, whose family owned large herds of cattle, were more to her liking. They rode horses, wore fine clothes, and spoke of cities far away. Amina thought their lives were more exciting, their prospects more promising. One day, when Kwame came to her once again, this time with a heartfelt proposal, Amina turned him down. She told him that although she admired his work ethic, she could not marry a man who had no wealth or prospects. "I want a man who can provide me with a life of comfort," she said coldly. Kwame left her that day with a heavy heart, but never stopped working hard, hoping one day she would realize her mistake. Years passed, and Amina married Bediako, the rich trader's son, as her parents had hoped. They lived in a grand house, ate sumptuous meals, and Amina enjoyed the luxuries she had always dreamed of. But with the passing of time, she began to realize that wealth was not everything. Bediako was selfish, lazy, and cruel. He spent his time in the city, leaving her to manage their home. She grew lonely and unhappy, her dreams of luxury slowly turning to dust. One day, while walking through the village, Amina saw a familiar figure. It was Kwame, but he was no longer the humble farmer she had once known. His farm had flourished beyond imagination, and he had become a successful businessman, owning vast lands and employing many in the village. His hard work had paid off, and his success had transformed him into one of the wealthiest men in the region. His clothes were finer than those of any of the men Amina had once courted, and his presence commanded respect. Amina approached him, but as she did, she felt a deep sense of regret. She had married Bediako for his wealth, but now she saw that it was Kwame's dedication and hard work that had truly built something of lasting value. She realized that the qualities she had once overlooked in Kwame were the very ones that had led him to success: honesty, diligence, and patience. "Kwame," she said with a heavy heart, "I was foolish to turn you away. You were always the one who had the heart of a king. I see now that your work, your vision, and your character were worth more than all the riches in the world." Kwame looked at her, his face kind but stern. "It is never too late to realize the value of hard work, Amina. But remember, life is not just about wealth. It's about the choices we make." Amina hung her head, understanding now that wealth built on shallow desires could never bring the happiness she had once sought. Kwame had made it in life not just because of his success, but because of his heart and his perseverance. She could only watch as he continued to rise, leaving her with nothing but her regret.